Hello, my fibros. Hello, my chocolate buttons. Hello, my wheelchair bound. And hello, who anyone has some wonderful pets that just won't stop annoying you and want to go out and play and go for a walk because it's a sunny day out and it is now 11:57. And because I don't get carer today, I decided to have a lay-in. And I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning when I should have gone out for a walk. You know, that little person inside when you wake up and first of all it's like, ding, oh, I'm happy. Oh, I should really get up and do something. And if you don't do it within 10 minutes, it's like, okay, no, I want to go back to sleep. So, it's been, oh God, my hay fever. Everybody's just so sick at the moment, and I'm actually the one getting better. I changed from doxycycline, or doxycycline, which is antibiotic, which I've been on for every day for years and years and years, and I decided, oh, for far out, man. I decided to come off it because my body just isn't responding to it, and I've changed to penicillin for the last week. And for the last week, I've been getting better and better and better. So, yeah, I'm having difficulty with my hay fever. And now that my wonderful friend is moving out of my house, the house is now no longer looking pretty. Because you know what it's like, you go into a room and you go, oh, I'm going to clean it out. And by the time you've got halfway or half an hour through it, it looks worse than that when you started. And my carer's daughter has grommets, and she's just totally in pain all the time. And she's taking time off, like an extra day a week, and I kind of said to her yesterday, you know, maybe the reason that you're having an extra day off per week is because you really just don't want to be here. Not here with me, but here as in working. It's a lot of work when you've got, you know, a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and working. I know, I did it for many years. My boy is going flatting, and I wouldn't even call it flatting. They've been able to get this place, I'm trying to think of the name, hold on. My vlogs last twice as long, just so I can remember words. A boarding house, backpackers. And there's normally around 20 people that go into a backpackers, but it's getting rented out this year. So they've been able to jump in. I think it's about $2,000 a week for, like, the whole place to be, you know, rented out. And obviously it's got fantastic stuff in it, like, you know, it's got netball, hoop court thing, and obviously they can stick a pool table in. But I am really concerned about it. I don't think it's the right move because I don't think they realize that if they're in control of the situation of rent and stuff like that, and they haven't got 20 people constantly there, then they still have to pay for the rent. Sorry, my hay fever, it's like really bad. And with the flood coming over, I think there's a mouse in the house. And I actually remember doing a vlog exactly the same time last year, because people come in the house and see a mouse and go absolutely fucking crazy. And I don't believe in killing things. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a fly or a spider, you know. I'm a giant to them, so I try not to kind of go around and kill them if I possibly can. But there is a mouse, and it's come over from just over that way, like just over the road. When the floods come, the mice obviously run into the nearest houses to get dry and to keep warm. And the dog is barking, which it doesn't bark when people come to the door or anything. She's really good. But she has been barking rather a lot during the night time. So, and then I can hear rustling. So I put a mouse trap down. But I don't want to have a look to see if it's there, because I don't like killing them. Oh, my bloody nose. So, yeah, I look a mess. Of course, I look a mess. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the backpacker thing. So, I don't think they realise that, you know, if someone moves out quick, or lets them down on the electricity, which is going to be sky high every month, who's going to take responsibility for it? Jesus Christ, I remembered the word. Responsibility for all of those decisions. And, you know, someone had said to me, you know, can you go guarantor? Oh, I just kind of laughed. And it was the one time in life that I was pretty pleased that I was bankrupt. Even though the bankrupt was only like $5,000. I still can't go guarantor for anybody, so in a way it's actually good for me, because it takes that off, and you can be bullied into it constantly. You know, especially living with a narcissist beforehand, and being bullied, and him having different ways to manage of how he gets what he wants, whether it be breaking something to make your day feel crap, to crying and then telling you that it was not the correct story, so he cried for no reason, to bullying, and I don't have that anymore. And especially when other people are treating me nicely, you can see the difference. There's still a few people that I have to kind of say goodbye to in my life, because if you hang out with rats, you become a rat yourself. If you talk to people, they use it as ammunition. But I did say to the boy, if he does go flat in, that he won't be able to help me. And it's getting to the stage of, with the carer not turning up for 1 or 2 days a week, that my house is going downhill and I'm going downhill. So I really need to write out information of every day they walk in, open the door, I've opened my eyes, and they've gone, "What do you want me to do?" And I'm like, do the floors, or just do the dishes, or whatever. And then it's not right, really. I need to be able to just have it on the fridge for them to do those jobs. Because the less they get away, the more they get away with, the more they will do, especially if I'm asleep or just sitting here. Not intentionally, I'm sure, but it's just the way it goes. And it's my fault as well. If somebody comes in, I tend to talk to them. And I guess it's because I don't have friends as such to be able to go and talk to. Or they come round, and the ones that come round are really not coming round for my best interests. So I don't make friends. Very good. Very good. Very good. That's Aria barking outside. Niels has his cat here, which doesn't come out of the room, but I am starting to think that if there is a mouse, it could be the mouse that's bothering me, or it could be just the cat, because the cat just stays in a lot of the time, and I can smell the cat walking past. Nobody else can, but if you're sensitive to it, I guess you'll pick up on it. Penicillin's going well for my breathing. The girls that come in want to do my room, and there's just it's your room, and I don't know, I just find it quite messy, and there's bits and bobs all the way around. There's a little bit of a joint, which is hanging around, or what do they call it, paraphernalia, drug paraphernalia, and it's to help me with my restless legs, because at the moment I'm kicking and I'm thrashing. So I need to just go for little 10-minute walks. And as soon as the sun comes out, I want the house ready, because as soon as the sun comes out, I just want to kind of get out and wander and walk and all that sort of stuff. The computer, oh fuck. The computer in the bedroom, it's a really, really old one. I mean old. So even the new discs to even reboot does not work. So the guy who was going to help me is busy So I think Neil felt quite sad for me because like the TV broke, the computer broke, which meant I've got nothing in my bedroom apart from my laptop, which every time you switch it on you hear a whirring sound. And because it's in the bedroom, they reckon that like skin cells and all that shit just go inside it and make it dirty and make it worries and all that sort of stuff. So he must have spent 6 hours on it, and he got it working. He I think I just need a new tower for it. So we've got the one TV which we've put into the living room, and I've been working on the living room just to make it so when it's cold I can put wood in there, because the electricity over here has gone up and people are getting electricity bills for, massive amount of money, and they're actually selling this stuff to pay their electricity bill, which is just sad. Fucking hell, it's so sad that you have to, oh God, you have to, sell your stuff to get rid of you. Hi, did you see Molly? Did you bark at her? Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, I've also had 3 letters off the breast screening, and they've told me I have to go in for another squashy boobies. And I've already had a process on my boobs, which I've said before, which wasn't cosmetic. And I don't want to do it again. I can't see me coming out of the other side of it. Akir's coming around in a minute because he's gone to get my medicines, because on a Saturday they charge me $10 from round the corner to deliver my meds, and I refuse to pay. Literally refuse to pay. So he's like, why can't you get your own? And I'm like, because I need morphine and I haven't got any, and I need some to be able to get up. And he's like, well, you should have done it yet. Oh my God. Bloody kids. But I am going to miss him so much when he goes. So I don't really know what to do. I don't know. I'm unhappy here. I'm obviously unhappy here because I'm on my own. Like, once Neil's gone, I'm on my own. And I'm just staying in bed, and I haven't got not a life, but because I've lost a lot of life which stimulates me, I am getting irritated that I can't do what I want to do. Like, just even my car, I'll get dressed and show you my car because I'm just embarrassed of it. So I might just take her through a wash today. I asked somebody how much it would be to actually clean inside the car. And when I mean clean, I mean take all of the chairs out and that, and they reckon it's about $90. And I don't really want to spend $90 on it. I have to be really careful with my money at the moment. It really is going to be hard going. But I still have my camera. Now that Ikea's moving out into the city, Alicia might come and visit a little bit more. She has been visiting. Well, not visiting. She comes when the boy runs in for something and says hello. And his best mate, Damon, he comes in too, and they all kind of jump on me and say hello. And then they're gone within kind of 10 minutes. So, but she does come, and it's a start, you know. But I think she comes more to kind of go into my clothes room and see if there's anything new that she likes and nicks it off me. I'd love to know where she stores the stuff that she takes off most of us, like the sports stuff. She must keep it in one of her friends' houses, eh? It's funny. Oh, my eyes. I just want to scratch my eyes out. And it's like, don't do that, Marshall. That's really stupid. But I still go to do it, don't I? Oh, that's good. 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 So, oh, get up. See if I can take all this shit out. Because there's crap everywhere to deal with. And, see if we can go and have a look at a few things. There's someone selling a 42-inch TV with a media player underneath, but it's got no speakers, and they want $150, which is amazing. So it's like, do I need it? Do I want it? Or do I try fix the other one? The other big one, which will most probably cost that amount anyway. But you know what it's like. You don't really, especially when it comes to electrical stuff, buying second-hand is never really a good idea. Oh, I did get a phone. I bought a phone which was 32 gig instead of my stupid 4 gig. And I love it because it's a Samsung Galaxy Note, which I actually really like them, especially with the pens that because of a night time my fingers are really sore and my eyes are quite bad, so it's really nice, the stylus pen, so I can use it. So I got it all set up. I went and bought a nano SIM card. And of course what happens? It says this SIM card does not go with this phone. So it means that I have to go into the city and get it unlocked, which is another $40. So I'm still eating Weetabix with sugar and milk. I'm still having my nice coffee because I can't cope with having shitty coffee. It's just nasty. And I ate crackers in Philadelphia with salad cream, Heinz salad cream, and that's about it. I haven't been eating that much. Not that I lose any weight, not that I give a shit anyway at the minute, but I'm not big, which is nice. So I can handle most things if I haven't got weight on. Having weight on you is just the worst depressing, horrible thing that can happen to you. You know, everything from choosing clothes to feeling crap to having all the pain in people complaining. You know, if you lose a little bit of weight, you might get a bit further. Bollocks. There's people out there who are huge and still get around better than I can. And my plant's dying. I told everybody if it wasn't a cactus, it'll bloody die. But there's that one up there, I don't know whether you can see it. There's that one up there, which seems to be okay. But there's that one over there, and she just doesn't really like being over there, so I'm going to have to move it. I feel like soaring up some of the massive unit. See that massive unit there? I feel like getting hold of a hammer and actually bashing the fucking thing down, because I can't take it out the room. I don't know how I got it in the room. I remember Andy and that getting it in the room, and if there's furniture being moved, I have to go out because it's just too much psychological to listen to men trying to move stuff out the way, and you're walking around, you know, trying to move all the stuff out the way for them, and it's too much. And so I did think about getting hold of a hammer and just fucking hammering the shit out of it and using it for firewood, but it's Remu, so I don't know. Maybe it'd be good if I turned my room round, but if I turn my room round to give me a different, different look, what's the point? I'm just going to be looking at a different wall. It'll take me a day and a half to actually organise it all. I'll have shit all over the place because I'll not be able to fit things in plugs and all that sort of crap. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to get up, get dressed, put my wee apron on, and eventually get to the shop so I can get some pastry. Because last week I made egg and bacon quiche Lorraine, but I made it as in a flaky pastry pie. And it just, oh my god, it just went. It was like, whoosh. So someone enjoys my cooking at the moment. Okay, I best get up because, oh, for fuck's sake, I don't know, because I've been laying here for days. And it'll be nice and warm in the living room. Literally nice and warm because all of the sun comes in, and if I'm up and Ikea comes round, I can intellectually say to him, okay, these are the jobs that I kind of need a hand with. Could you go and hang those out? But if I'm in bed and I ask him, he's like, yeah, just ask me later. And then it becomes later and he's gone. And I'm like, oh, fuck. But I'll catch you on a walk, and we shall go for a walk, and we shall talk about something. I don't know. Maybe I shall talk about medicines and teach you about medicines. Someone was talking about the restless legs. Okay. And there doesn't seem to be many people that know about, and I'll spell it out for you, okay? PRAMIPEXOLE. Tablets. 0.25 mg. Take one tablet 1 to 2 hours before bedtime for restless legs. Now, I'm trying to set up a Facebook group, and the Facebook group is for people who are going through this alone, right? Not being sick by themselves, but sometimes, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, they're awake and they're like, hello, is anybody there? And I kind of put the picture on there. I was able to write what I wanted in there as a heading, but I can't find it in the actual groups. Everybody else's groups come up but mine, and mine's important, man. But I realised that you have to pay to boost it, so it comes up first, and I think it's $30. I can't remember whether that's a month. I'll have to have a look into it. But anyway, if you were in my life and you're not now, there's a reason why. If you want to be in my life now, come in, say hello, subscribe, like, dislike, doesn't make any difference to me. Just be here. Okay? I'll talk to you later. If I can push the button.